Welcome to the Pizza Party. This is the Pizza Guy DIY. Today we're going to talk about the Piezano that I just bought. It's a 12-inch Piezano pizza oven. It's got an electric heating element above and below, a pizza stone that is held in the middle, and you'll see that shortly. Now, with this same purchase, I bought a dough docker, which over the last couple of months, I have forgot to use. I forgot it's in the cupboard. But let's start at the lower left-hand corner. That is my Nordic Ware aluminum 8-inch pizza pan. It's icky colored because those are the phosphates that have discolored aluminum when I ran it through the dishwasher. Okay, so I no longer use the dishwasher. It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't behave any differently than the day it arrived. And you can run it through your dishwasher. I choose not to. I did it once. It got all ugly and weird colored and icky. I don't like that. So now I'm washing by hand. Big deal. I get a sponge. I get some Dawn dish soap, non-allergen, non-scented, and rinse, rinse, rinse. Done. All right, now flipping to the center, you can see that I actually already own the Blackstone at the top. But going down, man, it needs cleaning. But going down, I bought a dough docker. I haven't used it. I used it once, maybe twice, when I remembered. But below that, I have a 6-pack of 8-inch pizza screens. I washed all of those by hand because I saw what happened to my aluminum Nordic Ware pan on the lower left-hand corner and decided that I didn't want that to happen to my screens, so I washed them by hand. I let them dry, and then I coated them all with peanut oil, and I baked them in the oven at 425 degrees. Why 425? Well, guess what? Olive oil and peanut oil both have a smoke point of 450 degrees. Guess what? The majority of your oven cookware, the majority of any kind of coated, non-stick, anything you buy is going to have a heat limit of 450. So you're well advised to stay below 450 and go with 425. Anyway, I learned that lesson the hard way with this 6-pack stack of the 8-inch pizza screens. And, live and learn. I got these guys seasoned. They're non-stick now. They're gold colored, coated in peanut oil. It's amazing. It will blow your frickin' mind. I don't think I really made a video on that, but we'll see. Subscribe to the channel. Stick around. Make sure you watch all my videos because it's coming up. If I did it, I did it. But I'm doing this video like 3 months after the fact because I just gave up on YouTube for a while. So here I am. I'm back. I'm going to try it again. Now, let's go to the bottom right-hand corner. That's Fat Daddy-O's. Okay, Fat Daddy-O's is a 16-gauge aluminum pan. It is stated on their website they're 16-gauge. The Nordic Ware on the opposite lower left-hand corner. The Nordic Ware is clearly a 12-inch pan. 12-gauge aluminum. It's very, very thick, but it has a lot of tiny holes in it compared to the 16-inch thick that has a lot of holes in it. So what's better? I plan to do a shootout of those two pans at some point in the future. I want to go with the same exact dough, the same exact sauce in quantities measured in grams, same exact amount of cheese, and boom, same temperature in the oven. The thicker pan with fewer holes or the thinner pan with more holes? Which is going to win? Oh, the suspense is killing me. Yes, but I'm that freaking weird into pizza that I want to try it. So anyway, let's move on. Today, I'm going to show you my new best friend, and I already did. And that is the Piezano pizza oven. It's a 12-inch original version. There's a Piezano XL, which is a 14-inch version. But you can still only cook 13-inch pizzas in there because it's measured exactly to the outer circumference of the pizza stone. So there's a 14-inch pizza stone inside a clamshell that curves and takes away a full inch or you're going to burn your crust. So anyway, today we're going to do an unboxing, initial cleaning, and I'm going to show you the recipe book. But if you break your pizza stone or if it gets saturated with oil like mine has, you can buy a new pizza steel for $30 direct from Granite Stone. All right. Here is the instruction manual that came with the device. Bang, bang. Come on, man. It's not hard to picture removing the styrofoam, removing the cellophane. But down here, we get to the removing the stickers, right? And they tell you right there, hey, take this freaking label off. Remove this label before use. It's the bottom line on both of these yellow labels. But they want to warn you that if you touch this piece of glass while everything's hot, you're going to burn yourself. It's hot. Don't let liquids come in contact with it, blah, 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 right? So anyway, I peeled off those stickers. It came right off. I grabbed myself a dish towel, and I cleaned off everything that I could. All right, so moving on, we've cleaned the inside and the outer, wiping everything down with a wet dishcloth and then drying everything with a dry dishcloth. I've gone ahead and stacked things here in this arrangement, and I've turned on the ceiling fan to circulate air, and I let everything air dry even farther than I could manually dry. And dude, I'm telling you, I wiped, like, you see my mouse floating around here? Yeah, I know you do. I wiped every single surface. I wiped the inside, outside, upside, and downside of that heating element. I wiped this glass. This glass. Been there, done that, dude. So I just want to point out that the average butter knife is 8.5 to 9 inches, and I'm showing you that for scale. I use a butter knife for scale because everybody has a butter knife, and everybody's butter knife is going to be 8.5 to 9 inches. If you have a flat stamped piece of metal, if you have the fancy ones, it might be 12 inches, but I don't care. I'm using a butter knife for scale in all my videos, and I want to show you that this double paddle thing, the pizza paddles, the pickup and drop off system for the Piezano are these two wooden bamboo panels. They measure 11 inches. The butter knife measures 8.5 to 9 inches. All right, let's go. Oh, we already did this. Well, I guess we're already here. Bam, bam, bam. That's it. Okay, I guess I should have mentioned this granite stone thing. This is not a pizza cutter. I have seen a couple of people get confused in other videos where they said, oh, look, they gave me a pizza cutter. No, it's to scrape the pizza stone because your cheese is going to melt. Your sauce is going to overflow the edge. And this stone is going to turn black and gross. And mine is, well, yours might start turning tan, and then it turns brown, then it turns black. Mine is gross. Just to look at it, it's gross. But it is what it is. It is a porous material. It's a ceramic porous material. That's why it conducts heat so well, is because it has holes in it. Now, mine has become kind of like laden with some oils. It takes longer to heat up. It takes longer for it to cool off. But these are, things to be expected in my opinion. Anyway, I wiped off my top. I have this scraper that I will scrape cheese sludge and sauce off of this granite stone, but I won't be able to. I'll never be able to wipe off oil, right? Anyway, and then you got the two wooden panels, and then we have the panel. We already talked about that, and there's everything that was in the box. And here is the recipe book. This comes with the unit, of course, and I'm just going to show you. This is it. They give you a basic pizza dough recipe. It will make 2 10 or 11 inch pizzas. Well, guess what? That fits perfectly on the 12-inch Piezano, right? I haven't tried these recipes yet, but at the top left, you can see basic pizza dough. That's just for the dough. That'll make you 2 dough balls. Now, from there, you can do whatever you want. You can smash one into or circle one into, knead one into a disc, and make a cheese pizza. You could also make a margarita pizza because they use the same exact dough. 240 gram raw dough rolled out, blah, blah, blah. So let's go on to the next one. That is the pepperoni pizza. Guess what? Same 240 gram raw pizza dough ball. They're just going to use the same pizza dough ball all the way through. So you got a pepperoni, you got a meatball, you got a meat lovers, and then you get to an Italian sausage pizza, a fresh veggie pizza, then you get to mini calzones. All right, I plan to go through this whole recipe book eventually. If you get excited and you buy this, go for it, dude. Fire away. But I'll get to these eventually. In the meantime, though, I'm just pretty happy to have the pizza of the day. I'm happy to have Old Faithful, Old Reliable, my foundational pizza. It's a thing. But, those cheesy garlic knots on the right look pretty damn good. As does s'mores pizza. Probably will never make that, but it looks good. And then, of course, you can do a par-baked pizza crust if you make 2 pizza doughs, but you're only going to cook one. You can pre-cook or par-bake the other one and then freeze that. Or put it in the fridge, pull it out, and it's ready to go. And that's pretty much that. My name is Troy, the pizza guy from troysweb.com, troysweb.com. Yeah, that's my name, troysweb.com. And subscribe, like, share, comment, do all the things.